Michelle, it is Friday. Welcome to the most boring song in the world. I love it.
It's such a boring intro. I had to get some extra coffee to wake me up from this boring intro. But it's good to be back, Jimmy. I think we got a full pack selling Microsoft Teams rooms today. We have so many slides, so much things to cover. Let's jump into it.
We got a lot of things to cover. Hopefully everybody out there is having a great week and ready for the weekend. But let's start off, Michelle, because there's a new diagnostic tool actually available on the diagnostics page where you can actually test and sign in using a Teams room account.
Yes, so you want to troubleshoot Teams rooms, this is the place to go. If you were part of the first technical boot camp hosted by Michael Tressler, he showed you some of the diagnostics, but this is new for rooms.
New for rooms, new for panels, and new for Android and Windows. Go check that out. Also, a new blog post this week. Michelle, what's new in Microsoft Teams for February? Lots of updates here.
Man, we can cover them all because there's so many. If I just talk about Room, I updated my Teams rooms on Android, and I was looking at is that a Windows or an Android machine? So the new calendar view on Teams rooms on Android, I love that because now we have a similar view between Android and Windows as well. Plus, and we spoke about this last week, our favorite layout is now in Together mode. Bring out the air horn. It is just a layout, but it's front row in the regular Teams app.
And it's on your Teams desktop. That's the thing. Now you can have it. Now you can show your friends. Now you can actually demo it so they can see it as well. And this was one spectacular presentation, Michelle. I was so happy you shared this with me.
If there's one thing you do before you go into the weekend is watch this session. It's on YouTube. If you don't, so go to Empowering Cloud to get all the links. If not, go to YouTube and search for What is AI by Jared Spataro. If you're not into the Copilot story, which I cannot imagine, you have to watch this just from how you learn how to deliver a good demo and a good keynote, because this was spectacular work by Jared Spataro.
Yeah, and one thing that I want to do for the weekend, Michelle, I want to challenge people. Have a drink every time that Jared says, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. He does that a few times inside of the video. Go ahead and tag us and tell us why he did that. Now, Michelle, we know that there are thousands and thousands of people that have started their badge exam and they haven't gone through yet. So what we figured we would do this week, and we teased it last week, we're going to help you with this. There's a few things to look at on this question that will be on your exam.
For me, the key is read the question. Don't try to run through this. Read the question. You need to select all that apply, which means it could be 1, 2, 3, or maybe 4 possible answers and boxes you need to tick. Look at this. What is the benefit of using the Microsoft Teams Rooms Pro management portal? We're going to give away the answer today, Jimmy, or do they need to figure it out
We are.
themselves?
Here is the correct answer for this question. Now, what doesn't it solve for? It does not solve for someone needing to go to the room. That will be something that if the Pro Portal can't figure it out, we do need boots on the ground. But again, it's important to understand that it does enable software updates and update rings. It does provide insights and reports, and it enables remote troubleshooting and proactive reactions that are inside of the portal as well.
Yeah, so hopefully this is going to help you to go and get your badge. The Teams Room Sales Badge 2024 is available now. I can always advise you to get this badge if you want to be eligible for something exciting that we're going to be announcing in the next few weeks.
Absolutely. You need the badge to be able to be eligible for what we're teasing here now. Also, Michelle, Partner of the Year Awards nominations, you need to get them in by April 3rd.
Yeah, so you got a few weeks left. April 3rd might seem a long way out, but we're already in March. Make sure you hit aka.ms/POTYA, which could be a song. Sounds like UNITY by Queen Latifah.
I want every partner out there to nominate themselves for Partner of the Year. This is a great award. I've been a part of organizations that have won this award. It is a springboard to more opportunities and gets you noticed here. Also, speaking of getting noticed here, Michelle, a lot of events announced this week.
And I'm excited about the first one. So we're merging, it seems, Inspire and Ignite. So there's going to be an online version of Inspire, which will take place in July. But then the exciting thing is we're also going to be welcoming partners to Microsoft Ignite, which will take place in November in Chicago, Illinois. I've never been, but I've always been a big Bulls fan. So I'm hoping to both catch the conference and then watch the Bulls game at the same time.
Nothing like scheduling an in-person session in the Windy City in the winter, Michelle. Yes. I'm excited. There's going to be snow. There's going to be wind. It's going to be miserable, and I'll complain the entire time, but so happy for it. Also, this month, what's new in Copilot from Microsoft 365? Copilot. This is a great blog. Actually, if you're just starting your journey on Copilot or if you've been here for a while, great to sort of recap and go through exactly what this journey is.
Yeah, I spent like a good 2 hours this morning going through this because it's so much. And then the good thing about it is, and I think that's on the next slide, there are a couple of things on the roadmap. Is the roadmap slide the next slide, Jimmy?
Roadmap slide is not the next slide. The next slide is actually
you
have to use Copilot in Microsoft Word to actually summarize long, complex articles. This is a 1.5-minute video. Great to go watch. Great to sort of inspire you to go look at some of the things that Copilot can do inside of Microsoft Word. And we're going to talk about the AI prompt of the week this week, Michelle. We're going to do this every single week. We're going to highlight something from AI in a prompt of the week. So what we did this week was we actually put this into copilot.microsoft.com and asked it to actually generate a plan for us.
So let's give a quick shout out to Nikki Chapman on the EMEA team. She's one of the partner development managers for Teams Rooms. And she put this into Copilot. Act as if you, and that's important, as if you are the end user compute director in the IT department of an enterprise organization. We want to move from BYOD to native Teams Rooms, include all the steps, etc., etc. This is a good one to try. Make use of these large language models to put together a good plan.
Absolutely. It puts together a great plan. But again, you want to put this together and double check it. One of the things it did for me, Michelle, was it told me to enable MFA. Never enable MFA on a shared conference room. Please make sure you look at this. But the plan that was put together was an outline that was actually really, really well done. Again, we asked at the end, the plan should have timelines and be ready to send the project to the team to implement. It did everything that we asked for. Now, let's talk about the roadmap, Michelle.
Oh man! So alongside the Copilot, what's new in Copilot blog, we also posted a link to the public Microsoft 365 roadmap. If you search for Copilot, you'll find, I think it's like 15 up and coming features. The one that some Dutch we hear like the most is that full support for more languages is going to come to Copilot in the next couple of weeks. But Jimmy, there's so much stuff on here. The development is going so insanely fast.
There's Planner Copilot. There's Copilot and Stream. There's Viva Engage Copilot. More and more Copilots are coming. Again, if you watch that video with Jared Spataro, you're going to see some of the stuff that's really, really cool and up and coming. For Microsoft Teams, again, in town halls, if you've got a premium license, there will be reactions that are coming. That's on the roadmap. Also, multi-panel check. And this is something that's important for people that might have multiple entrances to their conference room, Michelle.
Yeah, no more need to check in on multiple devices. You just check in on one, and then the room will be automatically checked in. So multi-entrance, we will have multiple channel check-in support. Wow, that's a difficult one.
That's a difficult one. Upcoming events. All right, so we've got the first one. Sign up for this Converge Communications and Copilot webinar. It is upcoming. It includes Teams Phone, Teams Premium, Teams Rooms, and Copilot and Teams, a whole bunch of different things. Make sure to get that aka.ms in there. Cindy, you made that a really, really long aka.
Yeah, I don't think we have time to
read
that out.
That's how it is. And Michelle, if you're in Boston, and you say, I got a cousin, he's in Boston. If you're in Boston on the week of March 20th, make sure I'm going to be up there with our friends from Yealink. They have told me they're bringing pandas, Michelle, and they're giving out pandas.
Yeah, so if you weren't at ISE, you missed the opportunity to get a Panda. Now you'll have a new option to get one in Boston. Make sure you go check out Jimmy on Wednesday, March 20th.
March 20th, our friends at Starin and Yealink and myself will be up there in person. Also, there will be a Microsoft 365 Copilot strategy briefing. I am doing this in Tuesday in the MTC. I know there's a couple hundred people that are there. Again, presenting Copilot, showing things like the AI prompt of the week, Michelle. We're going to actually incorporate that into the presentation as well. Also, for Enterprise Connect, this is a great opportunity, Michelle, whether you're a partner, a customer, wherever you lie inside of the Microsoft ecosystem, to get in front of senior Microsoft leadership at Enterprise Connect.
And we can't tell you much, but we are going to be making a couple of exciting announcements at Enterprise Connect this year. So if you want to have an opportunity to hear and speak to leadership, make sure you reach out to your local Microsoft representative to set up some meetings at Enterprise Connect on March 25th to 28th.
Actually, make sure that the leaders know how you can make more money with Microsoft. Just give them the ideas so that they can take it back to their teams. But Michelle, it is the end of the weekend. I see everybody in the chat. Thank you, everybody, for joining us every week. Thank you, Michael Tressler, for coming in and handling everything on the back end. Have a great weekend, Michelle, with your Empowering Cloud Coffee. Have a great weekend, everybody out there. Michael, why don't you go ahead and take us out of here?
Thank you for watching, like and subscribe. You make it all worthwhile, you make me feel alive.